Welcome to Tortoise Time. Thank you guys for joining us. We're Kris and Ginger Vegas, and this is our home. This is our tortoise ranch. When we bought this house, we're going to take a look back on this video to when we bought the house, where we were, and where we are today. We have this beautiful habitat for the babies down here and the older ones up there. We've got Littlefoot on the right and Charlie on the left. And this house did not come this way. Thank you, Kris Vegas, for building that little retaining wall for the babies downstairs, and we worked hard in the planning and execution of our 4 habitats. Kris worked very hard on building this beautiful retaining wall which keeps the baby tortoises safe from the pool. But in the very beginning, this was not here, and we had to build it, and we had to have our gardener do some work on the top and the bottom levels. It took a few months to turn this side yard into a tortoise ranch. Sol is planting the grapevines and the mallow and getting some irrigation set up, and then I'll work on it from there. Thank you, Sol. Thank you, son. We created the idea of the low tortoise arbors that would facilitate the grapevines and make them reachable to our tortoises. As a result of the planning and hard work both Kris and Ginger Vegas put out with the help of their gardener, Sol, we created these beautiful little homes for our babies. So yes, this is where we are today, and we enjoy the time we have with our tortoises. Thank you for taking your time and joining in these magical moments on our tortoise ranch. This is Littlefoot, just turning 9. He's a big 9-year-old. Yes, he's enjoying some water and some sugar snap peas. So upstairs is Littlefoot on one side. He's a territorial male, as the males are, and on the other side is Charlie. Littlefoot here is one of the sweetest tortoises I've ever seen. Yes, he is a male, but he is very sweet. Female Mojave desert tortoises get along great together. They're not territorial, and they are quite fine living together. So let's take a look at these 3 females and where they were at the beginning of this summer. It's a-comin'. I'm about done making some breakfast here. We've got the crew coming out. Yeah. Eat. We've got bananas and romaine. How does that sound? Bananas, I figure, for tortoises are kind of like ice cream. Yeah. I know. You guys want some loves first. Okay, here's some loves. Yeah. Here's some loves. It's a hot day. It's in your mouth there, sweetheart. Here's this. Oh, there we go. And Mia's coming out to join as well. Okay, Mama's hands are full, so let's put it right over here. All right, and I'll sit down by you guys. Come on over here. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on over here. Come on over here and have some bananas and romaine. Looks like you have something in your mouth too there, Mia. What is that? What is that? It's like a hair. Hairs and stuff. Goodness. Oh, sometimes it's stuff from the palm trees. Do you want loves or do you want food? Look at this food here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I know you do like the attention. I haven't had bananas for a while. Let's see what they think. Mia here on the right is typically the first to the table to eat. She loves to eat. She has a flatter, more rigid shell, so she has a very large shell for a 7-year-old. She's turning 8 this year. So this is Mia here, who loves her food. In the middle, we have her sister Princess that has a more rounded shell. Merida, where'd you go, sweetheart? Merida is the youngest. She is 6. She'll be 7 in August here. And she is a runt. She's very small. The tortoise shells are very interesting. They all have 13 scutes, and when the tortoises are growing, you can see the white threads between the scutes, and their princess in the middle here has a round, smooth one, and Mia there on the right is a little more rigid. This is Merida, this is Princess, and this is Mia. So they all have different shells and different personalities. Adorable girls. They are supposed to be able to feel through their shells, so I make sure to pet their shells all the time. It said that they are very similar to your fingernails in that they're made of a thick keratin type. But I've also read where their shells are the exoskeleton, so they have endoskeleton and exoskeletons. It would be their shells. Interesting stuff. Again, they do not have teeth, but they have beaks, and it's really fun to hear the crunchy sound, and I really think they like making that crunchy noise. I think there's other pieces here. Again, these are young Mojave desert tortoises. Another fact is that they do not have ears. However, they do hear through vibrations. They enjoy warmth, but their temperatures that they really enjoy are approximately 75 degrees to 95. Anything under 75 is a little chilly for them, and anything over 95, 100 is just too hot for them. So they do have their dormancy stages, which are brumation or hibernation during the winter, and sometimes estivation for a couple weeks or a few days during the summer. When their tummies are full and they've had enough to eat, they'll just be done and walk off. They do love their loves. The domestic tortoises in captivity are quite different from the ones in the wild. They do have a longer lifespan in captivity, approximately 80 to 100, versus the wild tortoise that has a lifespan of approximately 50. Merida right there was just having fun interacting and playing. These guys are actually very sociable, and Mia, as usual, is the last one to leave the food dish. She is a big girl and she loves her eating, loves to eat, and she takes her time. As the sun sets over Las Vegas, we say goodnight to our 6 tortoise babies, and we say thank you to you all for joining us and enjoying our tortoises with us. Thank you.